Okay, it's time for new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
What's new content? I don't understand. Where am I going? What's the new content? Is this an ending that I'm supposed to care about? Narrator.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Really? Stanley
After
Parable was that
receiving
old?
critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for
Yeah, that's
consoles
what I got.
and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley
the
Parable,
exciting new content?
delighting audiences the world over.
What is the new content, though?
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra
Okay.
Deluxe.
Oh, well,
it
this
this?
sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. I'm actually kind of curious.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing
Okay,
special
yeah,
yet,
nothing
but I'm
special.
sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I doubt it.
Is it broken? What's going on here?
Is this really
Should
what
we
they're doing?
should we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go.
Look at that.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yeah. This time you're not controlling me, narrator.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
It better be something good as fuck, bro. Is it the back room? What the hell?
All right, let's see it.
Wow.
The jump circle?
I have to jump 30 times, really? They add jumping to the game and I have to do it 30 times? Really? This is my new content? Didn't I say something about the jumps earlier? Hey! Hey! Really? You take away my jumps right as I get them?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be
Better
something else,
fucking
right?
not be, I swear to God.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Yeah, they're pretty
It's
shitty
just
so far.
elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new
guess
content,
so. I
then I
don't
could
like it,
just
though.
read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes.
Okay.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for
what's new?
whatever it is.
What is this? Thank you for enjoying
That's
the new
it?
content. Really?
Oh, you've got to be kidding
Really?
me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no
course
reason
they do,
other than
man.
to make an easy dollar. And don't get me
How
started
dare
on the
they.
level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says,
trophy.
"Test
Oh.
trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department
Am I gonna
signed
get
off
that
on
test
this?
trophy?
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and
my
hold them
God.
personally accountable.
You're gonna hold
It's
them
my
personally
fault, Stanley.
accountable on
I
Twitter?
built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such
Yeah.
expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Okay.
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Do
What do
we
you
really have a
say,
great
friend?
time together, bro? Like, come on. Come on. There's one where you're literally, like, purposely doing things to make my life bad. Like, if I actually go through and do what you want, that I do one thing bad at the end and I turn it on, you fucking try to murder me and shit. Or, I don't remember, but you did something fucking wrong, you ass. I guess this is the new content. Hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes. That's what I'm willing to spend on this new content. What the hell?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
I don't want
want
candy,
to show
stranger,
you something.
man. I really want to know what's over there, though. I really want to know what's over here. I gotta go for a minute. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that yet. I want to see what this new content's about. What? What? Where are you? Narrator! The fuck, narrator? I knew you were a little dickhead. He's always trying to murder me, I swear. There's only one where we're playing video games together. Now I understand why. Oh yeah, I also gotta see if I can get that ending again.
You remember
See
how
if there's,
cheap
like,
and
a special
unsatisfying
version.
the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Bro,
Take
you
a
made
look.
your own?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's
Oh my
where
God,
I've
I
been
can
storing
finally-
all my favorite memories
I can
so I
finally
can
see my
relive the
endings?
peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it
show
was
my
sullied
endings
with
so
a
I
cheap
know if I don't have a
PlayStation
few?
port? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
No, I
Back
don't
then,
remember that.
video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
10 out
Like
of
this
10, of
stunning
course.
triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from
Grand
Destructoid.com.
prize,
James
come on.
Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable
Okay.
strives and then
This is a very
succeeds to
weird
be
ending.
every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every
Isn't this
game
literally the
ever
same
created.
game?
It was
Persona
Skyrim.
3
It was Persona
and
3. It
Skyrim?
was all of them. And now,
Bro,
it's nothing.
Persona 3 is great
It's
as
no
fuck,
games at all.
and Skyrim.
It isn't
Why did
even
he
the
only
Stanley
say
Parable
two
anymore.
great-ass games?
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Of course, that's new elevator content. I've never seen somebody get this ending before.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley?
bro.
The game was
Cat.
perfect. It didn't need anything else.
There's no way it
didn't
was that
need
good.
new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done.
Okay,
And
so
they
you
couldn't
know
even do
it's on the
that. Couldn't
PlayStation.
resist the urge to go meddling with a These were simpler times, Stanley.
I didn't
But I
mean to
wouldn't
do
give
that.
to go back to have it all over again.
Okay.
Wait, hang on.
Um,
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no! Oh,
They
God,
found
no,
it.
Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the
Oh.
extremely popular online storefront for computer
bad
games.
reviews.
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Not
Honestly, I
recommended.
could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I
What
can't even imagine where I'd have the room to
insights? What is
stick
he
them.
talking about? Not
Okay,
recommended.
let's see what this
The
one
idea of the
says.
game is good. Oh my god.
While
it
the
is
idea for the
pretty
game is good,
repetitive.
for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can
No,
tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh,
I
goodness.
don't think he is.
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear.
Okay.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
I don't know.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps
Yeah, you
the
did.
Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I... What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give...
I skipped it.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of
Nope, we're skipping that too.
Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
This is the time ending.
Unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait. How do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
You're rambling, bro. I'm sorry.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
A week?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just...
I'm sorry. Bro, where you at?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only
I think I broke
there
the
is
narrator.
only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt...
I'm sorry. The narrator must have killed himself or something. What's happening? Narrator? Narrator?
But they didn't understand the game's never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button.
There needs to be a skip button when you're rambling like that, bro. Skip, 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 skip that right now.
The end is never the end, is never the
Oh my
end,
God.
is never the end, 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 is never the.
He's crazy. I turned narrator crazy. Come on, just let me skip. Let's see. Oh shit. These things are starting to crumble. Well, I mean, this is time to skip. Oh my god. Where did narrator go? The narrator's just gone. Oh my god. It's been thousands of years, but to me it's only been a few seconds. Oh shit. It's dark as hell now. At this point I'm gonna be here for when the sun explodes. Oh shit. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, I don't like scary. Do I just go now? Can I press the skip button again? Skip button. Do you still work? You don't work anymore, skip button? Damn. Skip button doesn't work anymore. I guess I just go? I'm gonna die in this fucking heat. I don't think I should have done what I did. I feel bad for the narrator. Narrator. Narrator! Dying out here, narrator. That's the ending. That one was a pretty good one. I never seen somebody get that one. Or at least how they did it. I'm pretty sure I've seen the time part, though. In like a YouTube short. Was that the whole ending? Okay, I'm finally back. It's been a long time. 12 minutes. I think I'm gonna get the broom closet ending.
All of his co-workers
Oh,
were
wait.
gone. What could... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times?
Okay.
Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No,
Okay, I
no,
clicked
no,
it
no,
5
no.
times.
I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks?
Okay, I'm actually gonna do
Now,
it this
suppose
time.
you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, I'm clicking it 20 times.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Okay, I'll click it more then.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
Okay,
almost
50.
certainly 50 clicks.
I'll do it right this time because I know where the copy machine is.
No, I'm
Okay, there.
still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see
door
commitment,
now?
a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay. 417, 417, 417.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay, 437. I think it's down here.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415, since I'm a fucking slave. Ugh. Making me do all the fucking work here. I'm not going to new content again.
Now,
If I
back
need
to
click
door
on
number
416.
437.
I think I already completed that though. Wait, 417. 437 is what he said. I'm retarded. He said 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really
damn
feeling
it.
it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Why? It's why are you making me go back and
Okay,
forth?
now go climb on employee 419's desk.
What? What the fuck? Why? How the fuck do I climb on his
Yes,
desk? There,
this
I'm
is
on his
great.
desk.
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I literally cannot do that. I literally cannot do that. Is there like another door that says 416 or something? I can't do click on door 416 now, can I? I might be cooked. There's no way to clicking on 416 unless they added like a new door. No, I guess they want me to click on 416.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Fuck! It's not what I want to do. No.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay. So there's just 416 in there. So the copy machine, where are you? Copy machine. For a second I thought I was cooked and I couldn't do the ending.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes!
Yeah, we did it.
We did it!
I don't know why
wow.
you're so happy.
That felt
but we got the
amazing.
trophy.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes,
Are
I'm
you
very
busting,
proud of
bro?
how far we've come today.
Oh, feels so amazing. Like, bro, are you busting? Okay, now I think I can get the one more ending. The broom closet ending. Do you really want the broom closet
When Stanley
ending?
came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Here,
entered the
bro,
door on
this
his
one 'cause
left.
I know that the broom closet's coming up. Not broom closet, not broom closet. Where's the broom closet, bro?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Where's the broom closet?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was
Yep.
nothing here, so he turned around and
Chilling.
got back on track.
Nah, I'm chilling. I'm big chilling right now. In fact, I'm gonna eat a cracker.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Give me that broom closet ending.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Why do you got an
He
issue
wasn't
with that,
even
bro?
doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Why do you got
As
a
it
problem?
is, he's literally just standing there doing
Exactly.
sweet FA.
That's what I need to do.
Are you really still in the broom
Yeah.
closet?
Yeah, I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
You got a fucking
Please
problem
offer me
with it?
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Bro, one of them says play the fucking Stanley Parable for an entire Tuesday.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to
Set
find
all
out.
settings,
But it didn't even
sliders.
occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Yeah, I mean, just
Maybe
give me
to
that
you
ending.
this is somehow its own branching
We get another
path.
cracker, bro.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job
What?
because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That
Fuck
or
you.
with drug money. Also,
That or
Stanley is
with drug
addicted to
money.
drugs and hookers.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Fuck you, narrator.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to the
fuck
broom
up.
closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your
Nope.
central nervous
No, I'm
system,
staying in
and
here.
you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone
way.
nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken
No
care of
way.
before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be
nah.
nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any
Bro,
number of your
why?
countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another
fuck
human
you
to
just
take
say
their
to me?
place, making sure they understand basic
Remove my
first-person
corpse?
video game mechanics and filling them
There's
in on the
something
history
wrong
of
with you, bro.
narrative tropes in video gaming.
I literally
so that the
had to
irony
leave,
and
bro. This is
insightful
great.
commentary
That's
of
so
this
boring
game
anymore.
is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. There's not gonna be anything going on in the hallway, little bro. Ain't nothing happening in the hallway. Give me that broom closet ending. That's my ending. Ah, fuck. Oh, I fell. I don't know, but it's all good. Ugh. I fucking fell. That fucking scared me at first. I fell with my shit. I got the broom closet ending. Oops. Oh my god, bro. I fucking fell. Okay, I already got the broom.